One.
And then I'm like, all right, man, listen, just show me what you have. And he gets on stage. He brings his wife with him, his son, his daughter. And I'm like, do your thing. And next thing I know, I swear, his wife just tears off her clothes. And she just goes straight down on him in front of me. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And then while that's going on, his daughter gets around him and she starts grabbing him by the balls, just groping and stroking it. And we're just sitting here like, what the hell? Meanwhile, the son is just sitting there like with this evil grin on his face, like starting to get in his groove on. He starts playing, he pulls out a guitar, starts playing a rhythmic bass beat to it, and they all just start moving in with the beat right there. I swear, so again, wife's going down there, the daughter's doing the hand thing right there, and we're just staring at each other. And then he just starts moaning, and the hits start grinding, and then he just busts the load just right there into it. And then the daughter just gets down right in front of him, and she starts catching it on there. And then the son, he just starts wailing on there. Next thing, he starts pulling into Iron Man on there, and it's just it's all mess, and the wife just falls on her back, and the daughter just lays down on her, drool coming down on one end, the other, and the man's just sitting there with a smile, and he's like, "So what do you think?" I'm like, "What the fuck did we just see?" And he goes, "We call it the Aristocrats."
That is
What
so far over my
was
head.
that?
You've never heard of the Aristocrats?
Ooh.
The most famous dirty joke of all time.
If anybody in the chat has heard of whatever the hell Dave's talking about, chime in, please. That makes it less uncomfortable.
If anyone's still here after that, I almost bailed halfway through that.
I was paying attention just to see where it was going, and I was rewarded not at all. Thank you, Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's Thursday night.
No. I'm interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a time when you break into the vault, and this was that time. Because I'll tell you right now, all of you are all thinking of one thing and one thing only. What the fuck did Dave just say?
Mm-hmm.
This distraction was brought to you by the Figure Action Podcast. Please buy our t-shirts. Matt, take it away.
So, please close the vault now. Lock it.
Spin it a few times.
Yes.
It's Thursday, but you know that because you all have calendars and you're not fucking idiots. Welcome to Figure Action. We've got 4 of the 5. The 5th member is eating right now, and he's trying to take a minute for himself because he has some long days.
What do you think he's eating?
Do. I think he's probably...
he just needs 1 minute.
1 minute? Oh, I thought you were trying to imply he was eating dick. I wasn't sure.
He's in a rush. I bet you he's eating a microwave dinner.
Could be.
I'm going to say
I told him
Salisbury
not to
steak.
rush. I said, take a minute, man. Just lie low. Just be,
So he is going to show it?
Probably. I mean, anyway, it's Thursday. How about everybody listening, everybody in the chat, everybody on the video, stop a minute, take a breath. It's been a little crazy for everybody. Y'all know that. It's been crazy for me. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations right now. But we're here.
Something major going on?
We're gonna, TFCon was canceled.
That's honestly, that's as far as we're gonna go.
That's as far as we're gonna go. No, I can't guarantee we won't mention anything, but that's not our point tonight. Our point's not to drone on about the same bullshit that you hear on the news constantly on the radio all day, every day, and all of your fucking coworkers are talking about. You guys know what's happening. We know what's happening, but we're here for action figures, for a little bit of relief, and for a few minutes of just for people to take it and just breathe and just.
Speaking of relief, and news, I have breaking news.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard about any of these. No. I don't know if you've seen the news about any of these stimulus packages being talked about, but
is this your dick?
I have inside information. I don't think Womack's not in the chat yet, but he'll be here. I heard that Womack is going to be opening up the vault, and he is going to be providing sealed in-box action figures to his fellow collectors in this time of need.
That would be awesome.
How about that?
Fuck, I'm in North Carolina.
Everyone in the DMV gets a free action figure.
A hot toy.
And he has enough to do that.
He has enough to do that.
He has enough to do that, and he won't even notice it.
No, really, he won't even notice it. T-Man broke into there last week. He's had him in the back.
But enough about petty theft. Let's
Thank you
start.
for by the way, no effort. Thank you for knowing my reference. You know what? I give you 100 figure action points.
Although
No effort, randomness. He knew
he
what the hell I
says
was.
it's not
He's
great.
making that up.
No, it was a documentary. It was actually a documentary about the dirty joke. So
Let's start with you, Dave. How are you, and did you acquire any new acquisitions?
I am drinking. Social, everybody.
As
Raise your glass.
as we should all be, if you're not restricted from such activities. Or recovering from such activities.
Aside from things that we shall not mention, I did get a couple cool things. First, I did get Hasbro's greatest creation as of date, which is the Earthrise Prime.
This is true.
I agree.
Greatest.
It's in the running.
For Hasbro, this is I'm very impressed. Is it perfect? Not by far. Is it one of the best primes they've ever made in the last? That's a not masterpiece thing. Yeah. Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more waste, but yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this. Though I'm a lot of play value.
That's the best non-masterpiece prime they've ever made. There, I said it.
Yeah. I hit it with a little bit of panel lining. He looks good.
He does take a good panel lining, doesn't he?
He does. Now, yes, I would not mind the backpack thing being in blue, but you know what? I'll take it. And it's just got so much play value. I don't know if I ever saw anybody actually putting this on his back.
Have either of you tried to take a silver marker, silver to his around the eyes, his nose, bridge of his nose, and fill in the area?
I don't-
with that?
I did
don't
the Siege
dare.
head swap.
I popped off the apparent second best thing from Hasbro, the Siege Optimus, which is super close to that. I popped his head off and replaced it.
But you said the pegs weren't exactly the same, right? One was tight,
yeah.
one was loose.
It's a little bit more. The Earthrise head is a little bit more tight on the Siege body.
Okay.
But
Bolt Matrix's review was spot on this, so I do enjoy this. And then I got from unofficial sponsor of Figure Action, Mr. Nate Simmons. I got my Figuarts M. Bison, or Vega, whatever you want to call him.
and Bison.
But the names are all screwed up, right? So that's actually Cammy in the Netherlands.
Exactly. I want to love him. He's of the Street Fighter figures that I have. I've got most of the Figuarts ones. I think I just don't have Rashid and Armika. This guy's my least favorite. He does not blow me away like the others did. He's cool. He's got the details, but he doesn't have the flat hands to do a proper Psycho Crusher. He can't even get that pose right for a Psycho Crusher. When I had Vega, that figure blew me away. Ken and Ryu, Akuma, love those things. Blanca, easily one of the most amazing figure designs. This guy he's there. He's all right. But the problem is, since he's an exclusive, he's the most expensive figure right now. And I don't think he's quite up to the price.
It's funny, too, because it's a Figure Arts one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't shy away from giving crossed arms with characters either. I would think he would be one that would have a crossed arm accessory. Does he?
He did. No,
Oh, he
he
does?
did come with the
Okay.
crossed arm accessory. He didn't come with the Psycho Crusher, like
I
being
gotcha.
able to point his hands
Gotcha.
forward, and because that's like his move.
Yeah, right.
That's like his main move, to fly across the screen
And
Yeah.
crush the psycho.
psychically.
I guess because they couldn't put that aura around them, they just said,
Well, that's 0 out of 10 effort.
I don't know. They have the Tamashii aura effects. They have those. But they gave him the crossed arms to do the foot stomp, and he doesn't come with a stand to do the head stomp. So, and you need a stand to make him do his slide move. Actually, yeah, if he came with a stand, that would have been nice because most of his signature moves are all aerial moves anyway. But yeah, that is what I got this week.
All right.
For
T.
$10, you'll be halfway there. I am okay, I guess. We're gonna see how long my hair grows in the next few weeks or so, I guess.
I thought about that today. I was like, you know what? At the end of all this, there's going to be some scruffy looking motherfuckers.
We're gonna know who's dyeing their hair and who's not.
Definitely not. But as far as acquisitions, I don't know. I did get these from Sony, world's smallest Transformers. If you look up my last toy Fig Hunt, I did a whole review on these. But yeah. And I just picked this up tonight, braving bad situations. The MCU Taskmaster.
I heard the governor
I like
of Maryland did say toy hunters are considered essential jobs.
Yeah, he better said that. Nobody bugged me when I went there. But I'm gonna be a tad out of it because behind me they're having a block party or something, and it's loud as shit. If y'all can barely hear it, good.
Block party? That doesn't sound like social distancing at all.
No.
That sounds like the opposite.
Well, they're having to play their speakers loud enough so the people across the street can hear it.
Yeah, that's why it's loud. They might be doing the social distancing.
Yeah.
Jim,
Well,
how you doing? I'm doing great. How about you?
It
What did you
sounds
eat?
like a block party. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's 9:14 at night. I mean, a lot of people ain't going to work, but yeah. But I think that's it for me.
So is that like the most amazing Marvel Legend you've ever handled?
It's good, but not the most amazing. No. I like the detail, and the paint is freaking immaculate, which you're not going to be able to see. But it's all in the lines and whatnot. There is a significant amount. What would have made him the best is if this fake looking, it looks like it's boot swivel, but it's not boot swivel. The neck, because of the hood, yeah, that happened. And
Spoiler for the movie, we now know how he died.
he has
Fatality.
he has motion at the bottom of the neck, but it barely moves. I mean, yeah, I could probably force that out of there, but it doesn't really help as far as articulation. But
Use the force, T-Man.
this ab crunch is super crazy, so that helps with things. And the joints are mostly buttery smooth. It has a butterfly joint, but it only goes backward. So yeah, they could have did better, but it's still good.
Nice.
Very nice.
T-Man 978 staying ahead of the situation.
Yosef, you're up.
I didn't get anything toy related wise, but I did score a 18 pack of ultra strong toilet paper today.
Nice.
And the other day I got this pretty cool T-shirt. This is not a figure action T-shirt, but I had to get this. I seen somebody at work wearing one, so I had to get it. But yeah, I didn't get anything toy related. I went to the toy aisle after getting the toilet paper, and I'm hoping to find maybe like a Cliff Jumper or something. But it's still like nothing in my Walmarts. It's like just as bad as the as the whole grocery section. It's just wiped out.
Oh God.
Was that a toilet joke or?
Yeah.
Did you pre-order Cliff Jumper?
I did pre-order a Cliff Jumper today, yeah. Are you snooping on my private information on tmanison.com?
So you're saying that
I pre-ordered Ironworks, and that they finally charged me today.
Well, I figured at this point I haven't found another Cliff Jumper in the store, and it says it's going to be in stock on Monday. So I figure I'll go ahead and order it, and most
Be
likely I'm not
happy.
going to find one between now and then. So
It's like
who
me and
knows?
Spawn right now.
Yeah, I would buy a Spawn too if I could find that, but it's. I thought for sure with all this craziness going on that people would just kind of like forget about toys. Nope.
I guess it depends on where you live at.
Yeah.
'Cause I was able to find this. They had the whole wave there, actually. But I only wanted mostly Taskmaster right now.
The Target.
Transformer, how are you doing?
Oh yeah, Matt, how you doing?
I'm here. I'm okay. I'm
Right.
fine. I'm aight.
As everything burns around you.
This is fine. I'm sitting. I think most of the cast here is drinking tonight. I'm no exception. I've got this is just a little Jack and Ice. So
Isn't that what Eskimos do?
not in that cup. Thank God. The only acquisition that I got in the whole
Tonight,
2
I'm
no
sorry,
weeks-
ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. That's what I got.
Oh, you got that guy. Hey,
It's
where's
hammer
the
time.
where's
And
the
I got
little,
him from
Explodey?
Amazon.
Where's the Explodey? There it is. Sweet.
Was he worth the anticipate? Was he worth the wait?
No. I mean, this guy is kind of cool looking. He kind of sucks. As the hammer, he's cool, and the effect. So 2 out of the 3 things are cool. I'll put it that way.
Remember, you were at TFCon. I overpaid for him.
You
saw me
overpaid for it, and I did chuckle slightly at that when I paid retail on Amazon for him. So
So
I mean,
who is best to wield the hammer effect?
I've had Cliff Jumper doing it for a while now.
Ah,
He's small but mighty, if you can relate to that.
Yeah, I can.
Did anyone else download the Resident Evil 3?
I did.
the
I
demo?
haven't played it yet.
I just got
Fun.
finished playing
Fun Lutwack fact: Resident Evil 3 is the only one I've actually played all the way through
it.
of all the Resident Evils.
So you could say that is your favorite Resident Evil.
I still got to say 4, but I never finished 4.
So you didn't care enough about 4 to finish it, but yet you think it's your favorite. So whatever.
Something like that.
Your opinion
like
is
that.
invalid.
You're in yeah. I'm gonna open up the document because I have no idea what the hell we're doing here.
I don't
Well-
even think there was any news, except for
I found
I
One
did
Piece.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you didn't see? I put it in the chat. The Mech Ideas, Ultra Magnus.
Mech Ideas.
Oh.
Oh,
Mech Fan Toys.
is that the remake of the Magic Square?
For like
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
Is it like a plus size though? Like, is it?
I don't know. I don't collect
Uh,
Legends. I just saw it. I'm like, hey, look, a piece of Transformer news. Guys, look at it.
Plus size is beautiful too. Okay, like why you got to judge right off the bat? Because
I mean, I guess.
let's put some substance out there. So, Joe, you said you went toy hunting. T has obviously been toy hunting. The last time I was in a Target was last weekend, and they had absolutely squat.
I actually found this guy at a Best Buy.
Yes, that's where I found Joe's, was at a Best Buy. Best Buy is like all of a sudden overnight they got a bunch of stock in, and they were sort of a sleeper because nobody thought to check a Best Buy anymore. And
I still haven't found a Storm in a black uniform yet at a Best Buy. I saw her at GameStop once, and there was no way in hell I was going to pay $30 for that.
So it's not even 25. It's all the way to 30.
She was all the way to 30. I'm like, you know what? White's still classy. I don't care if it's after Labor Day. My Storm will be happy in that.
Right. I'm skipping her and waiting for the classic uniform.
so the argument is that the black version is actually the screen accurate one, right? That her outfit was always is that
Book.
debate?
It's the comic book accurate one. And actually, if you ever read the old Jim Lee comics, she actually looked more gray than in a black uniform. People didn't know if it was white, black, or silver, depending on the inker. But if you watch the X-Men cartoon, she wore a white uniform in the cartoon.
Okay.
That's all that matters is the cartoon.
I mean, with the theme song that they came up with, they've earned it, right? I mean, that's a thing that sticks in your head for the rest of your life.
Can't remember if that was a Saban theme song or not.
I think that's the thing that shows today are missing, is it not? Not to be old man on the porch, but can you think of a show today that has a theme or an intro that's memorable?
Like that gets you excited and pumps you up for what's about to come.
Yep.
Aside from the Power Rangers, that's about it. And those
I can't think of anything.
Last thing I watched with a theme song was Steven Universe. We are the Crystal Gems.
I've never watched.
We'll always save the day.
There's good ones, right? There's good ones. Like I've been keeping up with Picard. Not that we put out any episodes or anything, but that musical intro, I love that. I could sit there and listen to that on a playlist. But it's not going to hold resonance with you like the X-Men or Spider-Man.
Well, and a lot of those, again, those were done by Chaim Saban and Shuki Levy. If you ever look at their history, those are the guys who did the Mask theme songs, Jace and the Wheel Warriors, of course, the Power Rangers, a bunch of cartoons internationally too. Saban and Levy, before they did the whole Power Rangers thing, they were making bank on television, on cartoon theme songs.
I think X-Men they said they had the music progression for something else, but they decided to use it for the X-Men cartoon.
It's so over the top, right? It's so epic scale. Now the X-Men cartoon is very epic in its scale as well, but it's like they went hard on that theme song, and you feel it. It's they put a lot into it. So I could very much see that it was meant for something else, and they're like, let's use this epic piece for this.
Look up a band called Power Glove. And they took a lot of those old cartoon theme songs and made metal versions of them. They didn't add lyrics to them, and they do have a metal version of the X-Men theme song.
Cool.
And it's pretty metal. They actually have an Inspector Gadget theme song.
That's one of the ones. That's not one that comes to mind all the time, but that's definitely an earworm type of.
Oh yeah, you hear it. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Everyone knows you're talking about it.
Adam's Family's a kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, speaking of Inspector Gadget, when you think of Inspector Gadget, mustache or no mustache?
No mustache.
No
He
mustache.
He had a freaking mustache.
No.
When?
It's a Mandela effect.
No, I freaking was looking up an old cartoon. Right now, open up a side window. One of you guys who's got in there, look up Inspector Gadget mustache. His older cartoons, he had a freaking one.
That must have been a disguise for one episode.
No, it was like the first season.
I don't remember that at all.
Neither did I, but my daughter was watching.
I see it. He does have it in some pictures, but he must have lost it fast. Cause
All right. Well,
Was it
all
tiny?
these pictures here?
No,
wait
it
a
was-
minute.
No. Because they were
There's
trying to pull off the Inspector Clouseau.
there you
look.
go. Yep.
There's a mustache.
He had it for like a whole season. Can you imagine if they made us a decent action figure of this guy?
It must have been far less episodes than without it.
Because they were trying to pull off the whole Inspector Clouseau look, like from the Pink Panther, bumbling detective,
There's another theme song that.
which they will never
I
play
don't
that
know.
ever
I
again.
think this is like a Mandela effect thing. Like, clearly, most of these pictures show him without a mustache.
Oh no, most of the
there's
time.
Dr. Claw. If anybody's never seen Dr. Claw's face, there was a picture of it.
Where's Dr. Claw's face?
Scroll up
He
again.
was only a toy, right?
Right there,
Right here?
the black suit. Yeah.
That was a toiler.
Yeah, that was a toy. Well, is it really a toiler if they never meant to reveal it on the show?
Yeah.
If they were going to reveal it and the toy beat him to it, that's a toiler. But the toy was the only way you could ever see his face.
I always figured he looked like the cat for some reason.
And you're not the only one. That's kind of what I thought too. And it was really cool because the packaging for Dr. Claw had a box around his head. So, and there's no internet back then. So if you wanted to know what Dr. Claw looked like, you had to buy that fucker.
Well, I
Frank
never knew
Welker
that's
using the
what
Soundwave voice.
Yes, without the audio distortions.
that blew my mind when they forgot to put the distortion on Soundwave's voice that time.
Yes, and it sounded like Dr. Claw. That's amazing.
Do y'all remember shows like Dexter's Laboratory and
Mhm.
Powerpuff
Oh, yeah.
Girls? Where they didn't have the theme until the end of the show.
Yeah, that's what's his name? Gendy Tazarski, whatever. I can never say his name right.
Chakatarski.
The guy who gave us bronies. But
And the good Clone
Really?
Wars animated. Not that
No.
I don't like the TV show, but
the amazing Clone Wars shorts.
yeah.
He wrote My Little Ponies.
That's why all those bronies attacked, because people are like, dude, it's the guy who made Samurai Jacks making Powerpuff Girls.
I didn't know that. I still haven't watched a full episode of My Little Pony. Not the new ones. When I was little, I used to watch anything, so I watched that and Care Bears and Rainbow Bright.
So
Y'all
since I
see
told-
this?
What about Popples? Y'all remember Popples?
Yes, I love Pop.
Yeah, someone
Yeah, let's-
is getting fired from Bandai
Why?
Because of the date.
because it's supposed to be 3/26.
That's conjecture. We don't know that for sure. You're just guessing. They could have a secret date system at SHF at Bandai.
So secret
Or
dating is
Komachi.
when you're cheating on your wife.
And
Maybe-
well, unless it's meant to be a surprise, then
Maybe this 336 is implying that this month is so screwed up, we're going to need a couple extra weeks at the end
to get it right.
to get it right.
Oh God, Joe.
But I don't think anybody saw this coming. I mean, did except
No, I
maybe the
didn't.
girlfriend with the guy who's cheating on the date. But did they? I guess we should have known something because Mezco had the rights to the likeness, and then that was solicited, and now it's probably like $1,000 to try to get on the aftermarket. But one can only guess that a Jack Nicholson Joker is coming up with this too, which I would hope so.
I hate to say it though, Mezco would have done a better job with that.
Yeah.
Or not Mezco, Mafex. Mafex would have done a better job with that.
Maybe.
That might be coming
Mayfex is
up.
doing a better job with everything right now.
And they used to be the joke of industries.
Right, they turned it around really well. And this
Mafex might be doing it next.
Yeah, SHF has not been, in my opinion, has not quite been there quality-wise as it used to be.
No.
Especially their face printing has fallen. I mean, Black Series alone and Marvel Legends can match their face printing, in my opinion. So that used to be the deciding factor, at least for me. I mean, they had good articulation, but at the price point, it's like these faces are photoreal. Now that you can get that at the $20 retail, it's like, why am I bothering?
And Mafex just waits about 3 years for it to come out and be like, well, now we know what everyone was complaining about.
And that's smart because everybody, they may not catch the fever ride of everybody's excitement because of the new movie, but if you wait for the superior figure, then they win.
Count Dooku, I know you're excited for that.
Right, Dooku's a good example where Robo from the Foosh did a side-by-side comparison and said that the Black Series figure was, in his opinion, far superior in every way to the quadruply expensive SHF. So now I'm trying to find the Black Series figure, but I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon. But I'm excited about this. I hope it looks good. I would put down a pre-order on this if it's decent, because I did not go in on the Mezco Keaton.
Yeah, I mean, at least this one should be
little
a
more.
bit less expensive than the Mezco. Mezco was what, like 100 and 20 or something like that?
Something like 100
Yeah.
Probably more because wasn't it like a
So
deluxe or
yeah, I
something.
can't remember. Nate, I think Nate pre-ordered me one, but I can't remember what he told me the total was. So Nate, if you're in the chat, put it up there. But
And if you're not buying from Nate Toys, you suck.
No, you're
It'll
just
cost
not
one
enlightened
soul.
yet.
he does have some great prices. I'll say that he's not. He's not. I think so consistently on like this kind of price level stuff. He's like $10 cheaper than some other distributors out there that rhyme with Toyco.
That's our price. Not
Subtlety
everybody.
+1.
No, I'm talking about the prices that he's putting on Facebook.
T just got to throw shit out there. He's like, we got our own price. Don't you worry about it.
Now this looks pretty cool too from Fig Arts. This Monster Hunter This is SH Monster Arts, but this Monster Hunter figure,
That's a game I never got into.
I never
Did y'all
played
see
it,
that
but
that's
this
going to be a movie?
this
with
Yeah.
looks
Mila-
pretty
Yeah.
neat. It's like a bat dragon. It's pretty
And
cool.
the movie's starring what? Mila Jovanovic,
Jovovich.
Jovovich.
Mila-
Well, since they're not making any more Resident Evils, she needed to do something.
Oh, you
They're
know,
definitely
that
gonna make
is Capcom. I just thought about that.
Why can't they make a Fifth Element 2?
So would that be a sixth element, or would you call it fifth element too?
I don't know what you'd call it.
Are you just hoping she's wrapped in like bandage type attire again,
Yes.
or do you just want more shouting?
Or
just
maybe this time
random
Bruce
shouting
Willis could
from-
wear the bandages.
as long as Chris Tucker's shouting at people, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I just want to know what the hell the black goo was that was pouring from people's heads.
Well, don't you do that when you are nervous and you're sweating?
I mean, the easy answer is aliens, right? And I was pissed because I thought McDonald's should come out with a McMenu. McGolden, was it called McGolden menu? What the hell did he order?
I don't know, but I still want a freaking ramen guy to appear at my window.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, you
I was
can
going to
do
do an
that now.
impression, but that would have been horribly racist, so I'm going to just drink my drink.
You're fired.
You can
I
do
was
that
right.
now.
That was horribly racist.
Uber Eats. Or one of those DoorDash or something like that. Get some ramens.
I will, dude. If you are a DoorDasher right now, you are busy. My wife is a DoorDasher, and she went from 8 to 7 today, nonstop.
Did she time travel or the other way around?
No, like she started at 8 in the morning and ended at 7 in the evening.
Okay. Just
And
checking.
fun fact: if you are ordering from DoorDash, one thing that DoorDash is doing for their drivers is all they have to do is pay for shipping, and they shipped my wife 3 bottles of sanitizer for her car. So when you have a DoorDasher, they are actually making themselves clean for you.
You can't say that. They were provided the means to make themselves clean. Now, if they're actually doing it, who can say? We know
But-
for a fact if Dave's wife shows up, she's clean.
Yes,
But other
I'm just
motherfuckers, we don't know. I mean,
well. Let's
You'll
put it.
smell the stuff on their hands.
you'll smell
DoorDash-
it, right? Ask to
DoorDash-
smell their hands.
DoorDash is putting the effort forward.
Yeah.
I am
okay,
not
well,
paid for them by them. This is not sponsored by them. Please credit my
we should
account.
be, though. So
Uber
here's
is
something else.
sucking, though.
Here's something else we could talk about too. Core. Let's talk about that for a minute. The Studio One, absolutely not Unicron, because
Oh,
those words can't be mentioned in the same sentence. But the thing with the weird head that they've had transformation videos of, and
No head.
no head, right? So
so what are they calling this thing now?
Core,
Core.
Core,
Just Core?
just Core, Studio One Core. Don't type Zeta because that's the wrong company.
Totally not Zeta.
Totally not. Couple things on this. We got a full transformation video of most of all the pieces that have been sort of circulating around, minus the rings, minus the head. We got a solid price on it now, and good news. It's $50 cheaper than originally thought. It was posted at ShowZ for $300 or $299, and now it's posted for I think $249 ish. It was reduced a bit. So
Okay, so $20 you could buy yourself Masterpiece Tigertron, or $20 more not get Unicron.
you could.
Very reasonably priced is what I'm saying. Very.
Very.
reasonable.
I'm not
Very.
finding this
I
on the
agree.
interwebs. What website's on?
Show Z.
ShowZ and TFW and T-Formers and all the Transformers news websites. It's pretty much all anybody's had to talk about that had any kind of news.
Baba
But the
Bobo.
If any of you guys watched the transformation video?
Mm-mm.
No.
I started it and then I zoned out.
Speaking of transformation video, how about that Toy World Prime?
Oh,
Bumblebee
I
Prime.
watched that. That was like transformation porn. Especially with all the edits.
I haven't watched that yet. I'll have to watch it.
I believe that's what Cobra Clown was talking about. Cobra Khan.
Oh yeah, I see
Fine.
that.
All right, here
Show
we go.
World. So the makeshift head that they've got on him right now. Articulation-wise, he's got basically everything you would want out of a figure, except I don't think he's got butterfly. But he's got ab crunch. He's got double jointed knees that bend all the way back to kick its own ass. The
Does
way
it
this
have
thing
ab
transforms, it does have. The video shows him have ab crunch. They're
Oh, okay, you can see it.
Yeah.
there
Oh,
a
look at
little
that right there. Jeez.
So the transformation on this thing is brilliant. Just the way that they double down the panels and hide them reverse style in the calves and the arms. Basically, the arms fillet open to make his the equator part. You'd have to watch it. It's hard to explain, but I was pretty impressed with it.
You know what? They don't ever show the wings either. I never thought about that.
They did on the original release before they got their cease and desist. So now they're being coy about it. That's why they're showing all these goofy setups with the things coming off his shoulders and all this craziness, because they got to pretend that it's not this. Like that's some bullshit. I think they're just trying to make it look like a certain virus
Yeah,
that
why
they're
didn't
also
they just-
featuring in the background of the pictures.
Why didn't they just call this the Corona Star?
The Death Bringer.
I don't know. This thing has got me intrigued. It's 250-ish bucks. I am seriously considering it.
It makes me want to sing with autotune.
The thing that I think holds back the Takara or the Hasbro one too is that they try to do a movie accurate transformation with the way the arms and legs fold out, and having to adhere to that, I think. Oh, there you go. So there's some pictures of
Well,
the
this was
Zeta
the old-
version that is
yeah.
no longer in production.
That is a thing of plastic beauty, right
It
there.
is. He's even got his full Dracula collar and everything. My only real complaint is that the wings and the ring around the planet are not nearly as good as the Hasbro offering. The Hasbro offering wings are fantastic. And they have those extra bits and pieces around the outside, where this is kind of plain. The wings on this one remind me very much of the Armada version.
Well, I just know that the plastic is going to be better.
Well, that's the thing too. If you watch the transformation video, the way that dude manhandles this thing, like it's got to be good. The way he you have to watch it. There's a lot of effort and force put on the joints, and it holds up pretty well.
I don't know. The Hasbro one is supposed to be 20 pounds, and this one is about 4.
Right. This one's significantly smaller than the Hasbro one too, which is some people's rub with this, is that it's not as big. Which is, you know what though, if you don't have the fucking space to display the Hasbro one, this one is a good alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I got how many months to figure out where the hell I'm going to put goddamn Skylinks?
Right, and that's Skylinks. You're having trouble figuring out where to put the Skylinks.
I still have Trypticon boxed up.
But
Mine has been standing
I don't
in
know.
my room.
Anybody have any
just
thoughts
find
on
a
this?
spot. I think that it looks wonderful and whatnot, but I'm already invested on the Hasbro one, and this one isn't tall enough, just like everybody else is complaining about. So, yeah, unless some miracle happens, I won't own it.
I mean,
Well, his scale would go a little bit with. I mean, you'll never have a scale correct, but I would say during, in a picture with Legends figures, he'd probably look pretty good.
I think you would have to be with these people.
You could do that too.
you know what? And that's not a bad thing. That guy will scale beautifully. T-Man, that will scale beautifully with your Unique Toys Doombringers. You know, your Legend size your Legend size Galvatron and stuff.
If I find them.
Do you own them
I
and
put
can't
them up.
find them?
Yeah. I
Okay.
put them up, and I don't know where I put them.
Gotcha. So that's, I mean, unless anybody has somebody to add, that's really all I had to say about that. It looks
it's not-
impressive. I am
It looks
tempted.
cool. It's not for me.
It looks good. It costs less than a car payment.
Right.
I mean, the Hasbro one costs is a freaking mortgage, almost half a mortgage payment. So, I think you're getting your value. You're getting your value for dollar out of the 0-1 unit. So
I just realized that my Jack Daniels is starting to hit me. Cool, carry on.
Well, going back to that,
Yeah, go to the Prime.
the Prime, the transformation video that I saw. I don't know if there. I think there was another one that was released. I didn't watch that one though, but I can see why that they intentionally like muted the actual audio and just played a music track over it, because you can tell by the way they're forcing those joints around that thing's probably making all sorts of creaking and squeaking, and they're like, oh wait a minute, this don't sound good. We're gonna have to edit this.
Optimus or Unicron?
The Optimus.
No.
I mean, especially the part where he was like forcing the arm into the cab. You could tell that there was some resistance there. Like that was not a smooth. And I don't like. I know you guys are saying that Toy World's got some pretty good paint and pretty good finish, but I don't know how it's going to hold up. I'm a little worried about that. I think that might be one that maybe you transform one time, take some really good pictures, and put it back in robot mode, and that's it. Or maybe buy two.
Do you have it on order?
I do have one on pre-order. Yeah, I got the deluxe one with the extra weapons and the little case.
It doesn't have swap out parts for his Cybertron mode and his Earth mode. Different grills.
Yes, I
and-
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like
How much is it?
the shoulder. I think the shoulder pieces are different.
You remember how much?
No, but I can find out real quick.
I know that Unicron when I watched some transformation videos on that, or that whatever they're calling it, the ball. Thank you, if you mean to me. That thing was making a lot of noise. They were transforming that. The prototype.
But Zeta stuff is kind of known for being rather hardy once it's, for their big stuff,
Yeah. The combiner joints were ridiculous.
Well, that's what gives me hope with this guy. Is they're no strangers to large robots. So if anybody knows how to make this thing solid, it's going to be them.
That DX9 Omega Supreme, holy! Didn't one of y'all bring it to a meetup? Or was that
Probably the
somebody-
guy who's
No,
not here.
Yeah,
It was somebody else. And
I've been Jordan.
that shit, I could not even bend the knees because they were so tight.
The deluxe version, Freedom Leader is his name, and it was 165.
Sweet.
Now, after seeing the video, do you feel it's worth it?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I'm worried about the finish and everything holding up, but yeah, I think it's worth it price wise. I mean, that thing looks like. I mean, Zero showed off his
3-0.
with 3.0, yeah, and I look at pictures of the 3.0 and I look at pictures of the Toy World one, and it's in robot mode. Yeah, I know the 3.0 is going to have different articulation, and especially like the ab crunch and all that. It's going to be a lot better. But when you just look at them side by side, it's like the Toy World one looks every bit of detailed. It looks very screen accurate, just like the 3.0, but it also transforms.
Yes.
So I'm like,
$30.
and the price difference, it's like it's a no-brainer to me. Now he's right. I think Unique Toys or somebody like that's probably gonna do one, but this one's coming out. This one, the thing is, this one was ready to ship. It was so close. Like if this whole, coronavirus would have just waited a week or maybe two, I probably could have had this thing in my hands already. But no, it had to just barrel on through.
The thing is, Unique Toys, man, they have been, especially with their movie stuff, they have just been coming out of left field with some beautiful robots and beautiful transformations. I mean, I just was watching that Jobby video on the Unique Toys Dragoon. That thing looked amazing.
Yeah. I don't have any Unique Toy stuff. I don't have any Toy World stuff, too, now that I think about it.
I have some old Toy World stuff.
I don't think I have anything from Toy World.
Like, look right here. I actually have Toy World Hardbone right here, like old Toy World.
I got a Hardbone, too.
Hardbone.
Yeah.
I got Toy World Hardbone. I got Toy World Orion. So that's like some of their old vintage stuff.
I don't think
Seriously,
I have.
Hasbro, for this Prime, if you need to make me a freaking, like those battle masters. Make me a roller battle master. I'd be happy with that.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, this thing is amazing. And you said you panel on yours?
Yeah, I did my black magic stuff. Little droplets.
The drip. Yeah,
I would not have minded an Energon axe.
it looks really good panel lined.
If they would have made him a commander class, the trailer could have been bigger. We would have got roller, a whole bunch of blast effects, and an axe, and probably some other
I'm
accessories.
thankful with what I have here. I am very happy. I am happy I got this.
Honestly, I think all that stuff you just named should have been in the leader class box.
True.
True. As I said, well,
Especially roller.
no, the roller. As I said, I think roller would have been neat doing like one of those battle masters, like they did with Full Tilt, Grunt and Cog. If they did roller, like a figure like that with the Energon axe and everything on there, that would actually be pretty damn cool.
They might do that.
That would be if they did a roller battle master and had his blast effect and Energon axe. That would be cool.
Hasbro, I know you're watching. Son of a bitch.
I love.
Sorry, I
that
had to put that up there. I like this joke.
Physically go over the artifact.
How come you always end up on the bottom, Dave? What is it with that?
Hey,
It
I
doesn't
got
matter.
some things to say.
Because Matt always insists on being on top.
He
He's
is
so
always on top.
lazy. He's
You
so
even
lazy.
you even joined before Matt, and you still ended up on the bottom.
Oh, that throws my theory out the window. Because I was going to say because you joined.
It seems like I always end up over here.
I was the second one in tonight, T-Man. I was not the late guy by far.
Maybe the people with the controls go to the top.
It's
I don't know.
alphabetical by screen name.
What?
It's alphabetical by screen name. CMTMTR.
I change my
Oh.
name every week though, and I seem like I don't know. Anyway,
I
look
never
what I
noticed.
got. Look what I got to show you guys. I can't wait to order this.
Is it unfiltered nudity?
No, it's even better. Dave, actually, you might not want to
Bullshit.
look at this because it's a ape. It's a monkey.
I have no problem.
No.
Look at this sexy bastard
Dr.
here.
Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Ooh, Dr. Zeus.
Zayas,
I
Dr.
cannot
Zayas.
wait to own this.
I've never seen that movie.
God damn, you knew.
Didn't we have this conversation already?
I
We
know
did.
we did, and he needs to just.
I seen it, but this is such a mega pass.
No, T-Man, come on.
People in the audience, do you care about this?
Yes,
So
they do. They love it. It's
Nick
a
can gauge whether he should carry that or not.
I will buy this. And look.
You think that's
I
real?
don't. I think they made this. I don't know, but if they did Dr. Zayas, then maybe they made the other characters as well.
Cornelius. See, I didn't even
Cornelius
have to Google it.
and
I did not have to Google it.
it's not Kira. Zira?
Yeah, Kira's my daughter.
What's the girl's name? The female ape? Zira?
Zira.
Zira.
Mhm.
This could be figure of the year.
I think that's very bold that they did that.
I think it's a thing. It certainly is.
It's a thing that you can do.
Roland Rage says, "I don't buy Mezcos, but this I may get." See, it took a sexy,
You secky rage, you.
a sexy ape to get him to pull the trigger. Maybe I put too much vodka in that.
And real quick,
Honey,
don't know-
don't shave your legs tonight.
and all third-party figures are technically obscure because hardly anybody fucking knows about them. But if I had to go with maybe an unpopular opinion, it would probably be X-Transbots Toro is one of my favorites. So there, I answered the question.
I think Dr. Zayas would look cool next to NECA Splinter.
You think they'd have a lot to talk about?
Yeah, being old animal people.
Both furry. They probably got like gray fur in places they don't wish they had gray fur. I would imagine too that
not like
their
where this conversation's going.
I would imagine too that their hair dye kits where humans just have to comb it into their beards and whatnot. That they have this full like gallon that they have to comb everywhere.
Oh,
What are you
man.
talking about right now?
Elderly rats, elderly monkeys. They have to
Oh, okay.
dye their hair.
Gotcha.
Splinter and
Just
What
for
is-
apes.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the picture with Master Splinter in the rat trap and his ghost form was
That was good. I like that. I haven't even opened my Master Splinter yet.
Oh, did we talk about those loot boxes?
Yeah, we did. Oh, look,
Okay.
it's a 0.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We talked about all the things.
All right, we had a bet going here. What did you have for dinner?
I had Italian sausage and peppers.
I did not guess that.
I said dick, and he said sausage. So that's the closest thing that we're gonna get. I think I win.
I give you 300 figure action points.
Thank you.
I,
I'm keeping track.
it's funny as I saw somebody post a picture of a pork loin in a package that was like very, very phallic, and it was would you buy this? Look what they're selling now. Beef dick, and I'm
I
like,
saw
well,
that
first
picture
off,
as well.
pork. Second of all, I mean,
Second of all, yes,
Second
I
of
would.
all, it's
Yes, I would.
if you season it right, you know.
And you grill up anything. I mean, you're gonna eat it, motherfucker.
if you season it right, even dick tastes good.
Someone one day just
Things
like
you did for a movie role back in the day, man.
Well, I'm gonna put that as our banner. So keep talking.
send Dave a picture and be like, "How would you season this meat?" You're the grill master.
0. Do you have any thoughts on Mezco, Dr. Zayas?
Hold on, let's show him the better pictures that have recently come out. Here we go. Look at
Joe
this.
wants to make
0.
sweet love to this ape.
You know, do you remember the episode of The Simpsons with the Planet of the Apes musical?
We already did that.
Oh man, I'm late.
I
Did
mean,
you
look
play-
at this. You're buying it, right, 0?
No. I
You know what?
actually do
You know
love
what?
Planet of the Apes, but I don't
Just-
really know.
Because of this episode, I'm buying 5 of these things, and you're all getting Dr. Sayers for Christmas next year.
We gotta wait till next year.
And
It
I will
is
gladly accept
Mezco. It is Mezco.
Oh yeah, it is Mezco.
Yeah.
it. I
so-
never
Not
bought
the
a Splinter, so he'll be
And
a
then-
stand-in Splinter for me.
And then
That's not-
afterwards, they're going to be like, wow, we sold 5 of these things. We got to do the whole rest of the
Yeah,
characters.
that would be great. Is if Matt made that his stand-in Master Splinter. So instead of having like this, you know,
Mine will have a little bit of prestige to it, motherfucker. Like, yeah, it's like he's a scientist. What about your Splinter, huh? He's just a broken down old rat.
he helps people play the piano even though they couldn't before.
And mimicked his master's movements as a small little puppet rat.
But did he make a donkey with 4 asses? Wow, that was a dated reference. That was really dated.
Yes, it was.
Did you say that was a dated reference or that was a data reference?
Dated. D-A-T-E-D.
Okay.
That was a South Park reference that was parodying Dr. Moreau. Jesus.
Did we give up on Picard? 'Cause I don't think I'll watch the last 2 episodes.
I've been watching it. We just haven't had the...
You guys got to do like the Red Letter
Schedule.
Media, where they do like they just like did like the last 3 episode recaps.
That we're gonna, by the time we get around to it, we're going to be doing the whole like
Picard series
last
review.
half of the season.
What did you buy, 0?
All I got this week was the Devil Savior Split, which is their Revenge of the Fallen Mixmaster.
Have you
And,
transformed?
Yes, I have. It's actually not that bad.
Did you get them for $13?
No, I didn't get them for $13, but
You're going in. Are you going in on this Devil Savior thing?
depending on the economy, yes.
Jesus, the joints on that things are rough.
The joints on it are rough.
He was just the sound it was making just now.
Yeah, go ahead and move some of those joints around. Let's see what they sound like.
That's a gun that pops off.
Yeah, move a leg. Listen to this.
Yeah, that's your boxes. Everybody who watches this show knows the sound of Dave opening up a box.
Dave doesn't have a box.
Oh,
That must be Joe.
Dave's playing with his Prime.
which Prime do you have, Dave? The Earthrise Prime?
I do have the Earthrise Prime.
Yeah, welcome to March 1st. Yeah, no, I mean, this thing's pretty neat. The coolest thing about him is,
How's your cliff jumper doing?
Oh my god.
well, I'll know when
Splinter's
quarantine
head
is.
just fell off.
What I was gonna say
Okay.
was the coolest thing about him is the Devastator face itself. You can get to it pretty easily. It's the whole back of the truck, but you start unfolding this stuff. It's like Studio Series got nothing on this painting and sculpting.
Well, that cost like 3 times as much as the Studio Series, right?
Yes,
well,
it does.
there you go.
But I'm just saying that you're gonna get a really nice Devastator out of this. So
Is that less than 100?
no,
Ooh, that is more than 3 times.
yeah, unless you got Agabucks. If you got Agabucks that you haven't cashed in yet, then
No, so how much was that guy?
and normal retail is I think 130.
130. So you're probably looking at least 5 of the limbs being 130, and
Yeah.
whoever the main body guy, the long haul, he's probably going to be 200.
It is masterpiece scale though.
I'm just doing some math here.
Yeah, I mean, some of the pictures people have next to the Studio Series Mixmaster, and he looked like he was about the same size. And then when you pull in Grapple, which is a pretty decent sized Voyager,
You don't have the Studio Series?
I do. He's just on a shelf right now. I can go get him.
That would be nice.
Yeah, 1 second.
No zero button today. Nothing
Oh,
worse
no.
than
So
no.
what were you messing with, Joe?
Splinter, but his head likes to fall off very easily.
Does it go
Well-
back on?
Yeah, it pops back on, but
So you're saying your figure splintered.
yeah,
So
Put, 'em
you
in,
got exactly what was on the package.
pretty much.
All right.
put it in your
So-
wife's Chinese food.
So here's the Studio Series one, and here's the Devil Savior one.
They're almost identical.
All right, and you don't look a lot of reviews. I guess there's only one review, like Prime versus Prime's review. I think it's the only English one up. You can actually fold the gun away if you don't want it popping out in robot mode, or you can have it up.
God,
I
that
have
gun,
got
like
to
that.
watch Prime versus Prime's review on that. I bet it's very efficient.
that gun mode was such a waste.
Well, this has it. So technically, this is a quadruple changer because it does the robot, the cannon mode, the head mode, and the truck mode.
That was still my least favorite Revenge of the Fallen figure back in the day when it came out.
I think it's probably why they did it first, just because they wanted to have the the strong head mode, and then that's what kind of got me on it, to see that this thing has a neck and side to side, and it can look up and down. It can do everything the Studio Series one
I wish
can't.
my Splinter could do all that without his head falling off.
Use some floor polish.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be like my M. Bison. His arms keep falling off of the sockets.
That's strange. Mine was incredibly hard to take off.
Once you take them off once,
Nope. They were hard to take off the second go around because I couldn't decide whether I wanted them with the arms crossed or not on the shelf, and I opted against it.
I thought we were talking about underwear.
but
Anywho,
Wait, that
great
was
show,
what I was
guys.
saying?
And
I mean, it's true. It's a light news week, and I know we all don't want to sit here and go on about the virus and all that shit that everybody
Yeah.
keeps hearing about.
Need to be an escape from all that. I mean,
Exactly.
I think right now a lot of people they're so caught up, with it. I guess we didn't talk about my week, but I got so people that watch the show know that I got a new job within my company. I had a pretty abusive former boss who really took advantage of my time, and she ended up going above my new manager and drafting me back into my old position, quote unquote, temporarily. But we've been doing like a COVID task force to get people access because they didn't prepare at all. It's a nightmare. So I've been working 10 to 13 hour long days this whole week. So I've been not wanting to read about like the bad stuff in the news. I've been trying to watch, fun stuff. And
It's safe to say that your week was great, though. Right?
it was far from it, but
So, Joe, what video games are you playing to distract yourself from reality?
Video games?
Yes, video games.
I haven't played a video game in a while.
So it's time to start.
Minecraft.
get
Matt.
that Animal Crossing, man.
God,
I've been playing Minecraft with my kids. That's about it.
it's my
What
kid's
has
new
been-
obsession is Minecraft.
Did
Wait till your kid starts watching Unspeakable videos.
He does. He does.
we
watch
talk about the
Unspeakable.
fact that the third-party panel's still happening this weekend?
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are they doing that? Is there some kind of like
So
World Wide Web that
Yeah,
people can do this?
they announced this evening through the TFCon Facebook page that they're actually going to be streaming the third-party panel, which will be interesting because one, no one will be there to go fans choice and be heard, and two, I guess it's really interesting. Like, you're not going to have the show floor. So I love TFCon, but I feel like the biggest challenge to the third-party panel is that when you go on the show floor, they'll have the glass cases of things to take a look at, and you've already seen the stuff, or a lot of the stuff that they're going to reveal on the third-party panel. So you don't have that this year. I think there's going to be more surprises than people are expecting.
That'll be nice for a change too, especially with a lack of activity here for the past few weeks, if not months.
Yeah.
Everything's basically grinded to a halt. And here, the past week or so, I've personally seen product shots and stuff starting to roll out again. Usually, anymore, it seems like New Age is your litmus test, right? Because New Age has been so prolific over the past few months that when I stopped seeing pictures from them, I was like, oh, now the shit got real. But then just yesterday, I saw their clear Starscream shipped out from the factory. So,
Oh, thank God.
so that means that things are rolling again, at least in limited capacity. Which sucked too, because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that was ready for release that didn't get a chance to get out the door.
Yeah.
But the good part about that is that there will be things ready to hit and run.
I just hope they space it out.
I think it's going to be a flood.
I think it's going to
Yeah.
be a flood too,
Yeah.
because I can't imagine they're going to wait. Each competing company is going to wait and say, "No, you go ahead and let them spend the money on your thing first. We'll be later." I don't see
Yeah.
that happening.
Fun fact: Flames Toys is actually doing for their model kits. They're doing the TFCon bundle, so you could buy 2 for
Yeah.
$50. Except one of them is damn Skywarp, which I don't have.
And the 2 exclusives are going on sale through, I believe, Toy Dojo.
Yes, it's the protoform prototype Azalea, and
Yeah.
what is the reference on the Ravage?
Shatterglass.
Shatterglass Ravage. Now,
Yeah.
I did see a picture of another Ravage that was a different color scheme, but I don't know what that was. So I guess I won't comment on it any further because I don't know what the hell was going on with that. But yes, the white and blue Ravage was, I don't know. I didn't, neither one of those really speak to me.
I think the Ravage will probably sell, to be honest. But I don't know. The Azalea, I think people buy exclusives because of FOMO a lot of times.
Yeah, anyone want to buy a Sphinx?
I mean, it's like the watermelon one, the G2 one.
I mean, that one was just bad, and it's fun to look at. So I
it
can
is.
get that.
I love it, but I just feel like a lot of people just kind of bought it because they were at the convention and they missed out on the black repaint, and then crap. I guess I got to get something while I'm here. So it's going to be interesting to see how a completely virtual convention, those sales are. I did hear some folks say, hey, if we bought tickets, we should get first dibs. And I totally agree with that.
Are people not getting refunded?
I believe they're getting refunded, yeah. But I mean, I think that they should get the first dibs on the exclusives. I think that would be the fairest thing to do.
Yeah, to make it sort of the same. Like, because they initially paid to get first dibs, but now that it's not happening, they still find a way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, even if they don't get first dibs, it's like if you registered, at least give you like free shipping, something,
At least you have to see those scary cosplay girls.
The people with first dibs, they never buy all of the stock anyway.
No, they don't. But there's only 2 exclusives this year, or at least
at this con.
At this con, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what the other ones were going to be.
Yeah. Because the early con last year was LA, and it also had limited exclusives. It was just the G2 Screamer and the X Transbots offering.
Actually, hold on. I gotta eat some words here.
Inferno.
I gotta eat some words here. There's only 2 exclusives that were announced. Because remember when we showed up, it was like, oh, by the way, you get this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, I actually wrote the words out and I ate my words. So
yeah,
we don't know what we weren't getting.
Yeah, the Black Sphinx wasn't shown until we got there. Right?
Yeah, I don't think that there's going to be any secret exclusives when I could be wrong, but I just think that because of the way MMC's production has been halted due to recent events.
Well, I'm just saying, I bet you there was going to be more because a week before TFCon, all we knew about was Orange Mirage and like the blue Grimlock. That was it. Those were the only 2 new until like 3 days before. Then all of a sudden, Senator Ratbat, the Bulkhead, everything else. So.
Yeah, but I personally think that MMC had to scramble to at least get some sort of exclusives. I don't think that if I'm going to look at my pictures because the prototype Azalea, I think that they were just saying that was a regular release, and I remember saying at the con, going like, this would make more sense as an exclusive.
Oh, we were all saying that.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right.
T-Man, you're sideways.
I'll be back.
And he's frozen.
I'm sending y'all something that I'm not going to bring up here.
Okay.
Let it go, T-Man. Let it go.
Holy crap, is that a nipple?
I understood that.
And of course, the picture I took from the con, it doesn't have her little placard that says when she was due.
Let me see if I've got it. Keep talking.
But yeah, at the
They
time
might hold any other exclusives to a real con.
Toronto, probably.
I can't believe y'all can't hear this music. It is driving me up the wall.
Yeah, we can hear a little bit.
Yeah, I picked the same things, Zero. I've got. Oh no, there we go. Protoform, Azalea Protoform, release ETA 1/15/2020, MSRP $95.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say anything about it being a exclusive.
So kind of like the recolor of Drift, she was supposed to be out early this year, and then it looks like they just decided last minute to make her an exclusive. And I'm fine with that. I think it works out for the best. I'm willing to bet that Shattered Glass Ravage was probably always meant to be an exclusive, though.
Well, Shattered
That's good
Glass.
mold. I like that mold.
Yeah. I'm also surprised that X Transbots hasn't shown off or has a G2 Motormaster ready.
Maybe that was.
Yeah.
Has anybody been complaining about the sexy pictures for Protoform RC?
Just that one idiot on Twitter, but
You didn't get fired. You quit.
I didn't even read that.
I did actually have an exchange with X-Transbots. They're back up and running.
Sweet.
So I talked to the support because I've been waiting on a replacement thigh for the G2 dead end that I bought way back after Reston. And I just sent them a message. I said, hey, I don't know if your production's back up and running. I requested a replacement piece from the Chosen Prime back in November. They haven't been able to get it to me yet. I was curious if production was starting up or if you have any spares. And they're like, oh no, we're working here. What's your address? So that's a really good sign, in my opinion.
Oh, it just went silent, thankfully, behind me. Did anybody get a shipping notice for Snake Eyes? We just got charged and they're
Just
gonna
got
ship
charged.
I didn't order Snake Eyes because budget was low.
I'll tell you what. Let me log into my Hasbro Pulse and see what it's at.
No, I don't know what to do now that music is gone.
Oh, you'll find something to complain about.
The awkward silence is super awkward.
Do
There
any
we
of
go.
you guys have Tubi on your telephone, on your smart TV?
Yes.
If you are a fan of the Japanese stuff, like the Japanese version of Power Rangers and such, they have them almost all of the old school stuff now.
Are they subbed?
Yes. It's through Shout Factory. So they've got Jetman, they've got Zhu Ranger, they got Die Ranger. They have the original 1970s Kamen Rider, which is like so atrocious. It's great.
Goes
So
the
you-
Ranger.
I think he's full of crap.
Actually,
No,
Deluxe,
there you go.
Deluxe Baldwin, are you still going to be doing size comparisons with toilet paper now that it's a precious commodity?
It might be used toilet paper.
How many times though?
Only
We're not saying the
twice.
toilet paper is precious, but last we heard, we should really feel sorry for his X-Transbots Ollie.
I mean, it scrapes a little, but it gets in those deep to hard to reach crevices.
Yeah. It's hey, you want to know why they call them crapagonics?
No.
You pop that hood off, and it's like the seashells in Demolition Man.
All I
the
need now is
three
if
seashells.
Schwarzenegger runs for freaking president, then I'm going to be like, I'm going to
You can't
find a
run
copy
for
of
president.
They haven't put the act through yet.
They won't.
Because he's not really from the country.
Yeah.
No, I'm making a reference from Demolition Man.
Oh.
In Demolition Man, he became president because they put an act through. I'm just saying, if Schwarzenegger becomes president, then we know that Demolition Man was a true prophetic movie.
That guy was president.
Thank you.
Good joke.
Thank you, Matt.
Oh, I love that movie. That's a movie I've actually seen. I love that movie.
It's a
And I
great
love,
movie.
I love to misquote it.
There's a diagram of how to do that.
There actually is, yes.
Is
Everyone
that,
knows how to work the seashells.
Yeah, what's your boggle?
Yeah.
Is that Transmetal 2 Scourge complete now?
No, I need to figure out how to get the wing. Luckily, the one that Joe gave me, it did have the piece I needed, the wing, but I don't know how to get the wing off without
What did
breaking
I
it.
give you?
is
I
it
didn't give you
pinned?
shit.
Yeah, you gave me this.
I did not
They
give you
had
that.
like some free bots at TFCon.
Yeah, you did. I remember when you got it.
T, is it pinned?
I remember saying what a nice guy you were, but you weren't going to remember this later.
Clearly,
I think
I was not a
it's
nice
all
guy.
one solid piece, but
Yeah.
I think it's going through here some type of way.
You,
And I
you
don't know
haven't
how
given
they
him,
did that.
you haven't given him a gift. You've given him a burden.
I have a tool to knock pins out.
That's what she did.
No, it's just
Yeah.
one solid piece, so I'm scared if I try to lift it off, I'm going to crack it and make it worthless.
It's already worthless.
It's a Transmetal 2 Scourge.
I like him, though.
You could probably get one brand new in box for.
The same for $10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can probably find one in Kevin's basement.
That's like the one figure that's worth
That's
less
true.
than a Transmetal 2 Inferno.
Oh, I got him.
Why am I not surprised?
Scavenger. He was one of my favorite figures that never came on the show.
Well, Transmetal 2 Inferno was officially the first peg warmer of all time.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was the figure that coined peg warmer.
No, that was Transketo.
It was Transketo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Transketo stayed on the shelf forever.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
The one that looks like a piranha and a mosquito or something like that.
Yeah, it was a
No,
mosquito, but he had a third mode that was like a weird pincer bug. He was a cool toy though.
I'm thinking about something else. What was the one that looked like a piranha and a bee?
Ratadora.
Bless you.
No, that was the Japanese. That was the Japanese name.
Spidor,
That was the
something like
Japanese
that.
name.
Yeah, and it wasn't
No,
Spidor.
not Spidor. Shit. I'm gonna have to look that up.
That was one of the 3 Fusors. It was that one. I have the mammoth/whale. I actually have that
Yeah,
one.
Torka. He
Orca,
was
yeah.
cool, but made out of gold plastic.
I know. I'm looking at mine, and I'm very scared to touch it.
Can we
That's
talk
what
about
he
Dr. Zaius again?
said. Do it. Go for it. Tell us all about it.
I mean, aren't you guys wondering what's underneath the clothes?
B. Arthur's body.
I know.
No, it's not a NECA figure.
Still.
You always lean towards B. Arthur. I mean, there were other women, right? There was. What about Blanche?
No.
Okay, Rue McClanahan's body. Because they're making a Mezco Starship Troopers line, and of all the characters, they're going to make the teacher.
Injector. That was his name.
That was my porn name.
Damn it, Dave.
Come on, Matt. Give me Matt.
Oh my!
I needed that laugh.
Guys, it's almost empty. All right, so whatever happens, happens. Fuck it.
Mine is.
Yeah, I'm
I don't even know what this is. Is this a grasshopper?
It's a locust.
He's like, this is my favorite figure, but what is it, motherfucker? What am I holding?
Dear God, we have gone off the rails.
Winged penis. I don't get it.
Winged penis flies through the night.
with winged penis action.
No, he's a locust because it's a reference to a scourge on their houses.
Oh.
Speak
Yeah.
for yourself. I had lamb's blood.
Sportimus, let's clarify. Do you mean I go beast mode while perusing Pornhub, or I star in certain videos in Pornhub? Please clarify.
I believe
Maybe
it's
to my
both.
own videos?
They're parodies
You would.
of the big comfy couch.
You would do that.
It's
You
like
almost
Kanye, he's like the Kanye West of porn. Just watches his own stuff. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't deny it.
You would watch your own porn and then give it a negative review.
Thumbs down my own sex. Like, yes.
This
0 out
guy's
of 10.
terrible.
And I'm in the comments berating myself.
He's like,
Tina's
man,
the one who complains about a porn star's app crunch.
This guy makes a lot of weird noises.
Wait, are you talking about your figure or are you talking about the video?
The video.
Okay.
Well, that was a tangent. Everybody's still listening. God bless you. We have very little substance this episode. We're basically just blowing off steam from the week. So thank you
Pretty
for
much.
joining us.
That's blowing off a little more than steam, apparently.
I mean, my pants are off, but you don't know that till now.
It's like he's Donald Ducking it.
I thought it was Darkwing ducking it.
Did he wear pants?
Why does
Nope.
Donald Duck not wear pants, but then when he goes to the beach, he puts on like a full body
Sure.
bathing suit?
So he's not
Never-
indecent?
You ever wonder that? Why does he suddenly feel the need to cover up?
I just still want to know what they're eating during Thanksgiving.
Turkey.
I mean, it's, my favorite cartoon every year to post is Donald and like the 3 nephews, and they got the turkey in front of them, and like Huey's going, "Is this anybody we know?"
I mean, it's not a duck, right? They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the deal with Goofy?
And
Huey.
no, what's the deal with Goofy and Pluto?
Well, that's what I was just about to. I was just about to ask that. Like, why does
Get the
Goofy
fuck out of my
get
head.
to own a house and stand upright, and Pluto's like, I guess we'll just fucking follow this mouse around.
I think it's he and Mickey have got that kind of S&M relationship. That's why he has to wear the collar.
Well, no, it's like the one on Gargoyles. What was the name of the one gargoyle that acted like a dog? I mean, but he was still a gargoyle.
No, not Brooklyn, Bronx.
Bronx.
Yes,
I mean,
Bronx,
he had a name. And everything. Was he like a dog or was he just a special needs gargoyle?
He was a special need.
It's kind well, that's like Lockjaw and the Inhumans, okay?
Why can't there be dog gargoyles or dog gargoyles?
I mean, it's like dogs don't have the same properties as humans. If there was like a curse to be like, I'm going to turn all humans into stone at sundown, and then like the dog starts changing, I'm like, wait a minute.
He's like a freaking terror dog.
Oh, that was. God damn it, Dave! I'm gonna kick you from this fucking show. I was just.
The hell fell. Something fell.
Have y'all?
Sorry, I'm sorry. The burst must have knocked something off your. It's fine. Something.
Do y'all watch the new Mickey Mouse cartoons that'll be on YouTube and whatnot?
Nope.
The shorts. They had an
Nope.
episode where
Weird animation.
I think Goofy did something to hurt Pluto, so Mickey had to train Goofy to do the dog show for him. He didn't know how to be a dog.
This is a good point. Sportimus just made the connection. Then maybe that's what's wrong with Pluto.
Basically, it's like so. Basically, Goofy was like Cartman in that episode of South Park where he was trying to compete in the Special Olympics.
God damn it!
It's just they don't have universal health care, so that's all they can do.
I took the wing pack off, but now I have to like push a pin through here, and it's more work than I realized.
T, with all that work, like, do you have a pin kit? One of those little toolkits that help push pins through?
No, I need to get one.
Aren't they like $5 on Amazon, or would be before people started sanitizing their hands with them?
They probably are.
No, I mean, I just use a screwdriver from a PC repair kit.
Do you have a tiny screwdriver, T?
I'm trying to. I'm gonna probably have to do it after the show.
I could use a screwdriver right now.
A tiny one.
Screwdriver does sound good.
An ounce of Absolute or Kettle One.
What about Tito's?
Joe, I did go to the store and got my one necessity for the possible.
Did you get the Staffenhofer?
I got the Hofstoffen shot.
Nice.
Hefeweizen. I got a 6-pack, so now I'm happy. And another
good.
pack of cigars.
Just a pack? Man,
I already had
gotta,
packs. I have 2 packs now.
you guys, after this quarantine nonsense is over, you guys gotta come over and have some real cigars.
I keep telling you, man, we don't come over uninvited, brother. We just sit around until we're asked to go somewhere.
I can't invite you till the quarantine nonsense is over because
Cobra Khan.
We can.
Bless you. Thank you. You have been sticking with us through this entire madness. From the joke till now, you're an amazing man.
Yeah, Zero. Don't go back and watch the beginning of this episode.
Do I get roasted or something?
No.
No.
But
Dave went to the vault.
Dave went to the vault, and we demanded
We've
that he
asked-
close the vault and never
The
open
vault
it again.
remained shut. Yeah.
Sony apparently broke into the vault and found it much more rewarding than Geraldo Rivera. So he told me that he sealed it now.
You know, a cigar does sound good, but I don't know if I want to risk any lung damage.
That's true. That is dangerous.
It is dangerous right
Something
now.
to think about.
I feel like, if anything, we should be like...
Shooting heroin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go, Dave.
I mean, what's wrong with ecstasy, right? I mean, let's make it a little sexy, you know?
Nightwing's here.
Hey everybody, I'm Gator at the pub.
What the hell?
I escaped from Matthew's basement to be on this podcast.
So look, hold on. Words. These are the things that you choose to show us. I'm more curious of the things that you keep hidden that you think are too hot to handle for YouTube. So
Yeah.
I appreciate this look at this part of your life, but
Wait, are there eyes in
I
there?
got nothing.
Yeah, there's
I'm-
eyes.
Alexa, if you need help, take an anonymous name in the chat room and just say yes.
She's already in
I
the
mean-
corner shaking like
I
this.
mean, there's.
Being stuck in the house with him.
We're here for you.
I mean, there's a hole in the mouth, and it doesn't look beer-sized. I don't understand why. And why does the
Oh.
tongue have texture to it? What are you actually looking with it?
Is that peanut butter on there?
Is Matt still in the chat?
Oh my god. I think he gave up on us.
He
And
probably
I
did.
think
He's probably got to go inventory of soiled paper.
unless anybody's got something of substance to add, I think we should give up on us too. At this, I think we're at a point.
Night Wingham, I wish you the best with your brother. No jokes, no musts, no insults, no anything. If you want to go ahead and make a short joke, go ahead. You have a free shot. But I hope everything is good on your home.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yes, sir. Please take care of everybody, and everybody stay safe out there.
What did we miss?
Night Wingham just showed up, and I was, not going to lie, getting a little worried. But apparently he's got a brother in the hospital, so
Oh no, that's not good.
I'm not going to be trite and send certain thoughts or things like that. I'm just going to say, dude, emotions, I hope everything's good, man.
Nope, you send a thought. Try
too.
it.
I share the sentiment, man. I hope everything is all good.
Because all three of you guys in the chat room, we appreciate you all so much.
And thanks for making those extra YouTube accounts and viewing on those accounts as well. We
Yeah, that's really
appreciate it.
great.
That's going the extra mile. But I
Uh,
don't know,
I-
if anything, go
I've
ahead.
met more than 3 of the people that are routinely in our chat, so I know
That
there's
is
more than
true.
3.
I know.
They're real. They're real people.
They are real. Meeting Sportimus, meeting Might Knight, meeting Mark 44 was awesome. Meeting Cobra, that was awesome.
You know what was really awesome? Was meeting Dave.
Really?
That was
Really?
awesome. It was. That was the best part.
How about the awkward exchange where I had the ratchet for Dave, but not for Tom?
He was
He
really
got
salty.
it eventually. He's-
He
Oh, he
was
did,
really
but-
salty about that. I think he still is.
He can find stuff in his area. Dave just can't find anything in North Carolina. So I saw it. I was like, oh, hey.
It's okay. My father passed away in 2005. Oh, damn. Dude, you just waited a whole week to make that one joke really awkward. Ouch. Dude, Night, damn, ow.
Well, we want to let any more awkward into this, or are we going to kill it now?
Kill it. Kill
I
it
think
with
it-
fire.
I think it could get more awkward.
This just got, yeah.
Probably. Bring that picture of
Yeah,
Dr. Zay's back up. We'll talk some more
Yeah,
about
let's talk
that.
about Dr. Zayas.
Oh, ooh. So anyway, yeah, I was
What's
asking
the
about video
story with
games.
this dog mask? Like, why do you even have?
Why is
well,
this a
you have a
thing that was
Dave
at the-
mask too, so
I do have a Dave mask. But there's an inside joke to the bug mask.
I don't know if I want to know what got inside it.
I'll have to tell you off air.
maybe that's best. Is that
It
thing
is
rated for coronavirus? Like, is that filter-
Probably. Imagine just me walking around in public with this thing on.
We can. That's the
It
problem.
would be an easy way to make sure people give you their the 6-foot social distancing.
Social distancing.
Hey, everybody, you got any peanut butter? Oh my god! Come
Dave,
over
tell
here.
us- tell us
I
where we
just
can
wanna
find you
listen
on
to-
Instagram.
Come over here. I just want to let you listen to my Backstreet Boys CD.
Oh boy.
I am so uncomfortable right now.
Dave, tell
I
us
could
about
make
your
it even more
Instagram.
uncomfortable.
All right,
Now
Dave,
you know how.
educate.
Now you know how all of our viewers feel, Dave.
Just tell me he didn't have the Dave mask underneath the dog mask, and I'll be
No,
okay.
he's got the Dave mask underneath, but you don't want to know any more about it than that. So
I think
you
he's.
should stop there.
I think he's busy making the Dave mask into the Bedave.
Oh, oof. Oh, oh, God.
We're forming Voltron.
Bugtron. "80 episodes later, and here we are."
So anyway, you can find me on Instagram at True Star Screamer. You can catch me on the PlayStation Network. I think Spawn's coming out soon on there.
Spawn's out
And-
now.
Yeah. You gotta boot your PlayStation up.
I've been
T-Man
playing a lot of
978. T-Man 978. Find me.
T-Man 978.
Joe,
Matt, Joe.
You can
Just
find me
know.
in space, where I will be trying to get as far away from everyone else in this podcast as possible after this episode.
This is
that
I'm enlisting in the Space Force.
Jordan, when
might
you're not
actually
making
be
out with
safe.
masks, where can we find you?
You can find me here just about every Thursday night, live at 9 o'clock. You can find me holed up in my house where I'll be playing some video games, where I'll be playing Mortal Kombat 11. PlayStation Network name is Extra Zero, all one word. I'll also be playing Doom Eternal over on the Xbox, and maybe some Animal Crossing on the
When does Doom
Nintendo
Eternal
Switch.
come out?
It's out now.
It came out early. It dropped early.
They didn't want the Doom people interacting with the Animal Crossing people, so they let them have
I
their
might
game
actually
first.
play that. I hope I'm not disappointed.
It's supposed to be excellent. So
I also hope you're not disappointed.
That means it's gonna suck. Guaranteed.
I think the original Doom is on sale for less than $10.
Joe, you played Anthem way too long to be bitching about another game like that. Like,
That is true.
I played Anthem. I don't know how long did I play Anthem. You guys probably know better than I did.
Enough to be breathing heavily while you played Anthem during the show.
that's,
Oh yeah.
that was a heavy breathing episode.
I know what you're talking about, Dave.
Matt's like this your Anthem session sounds an awful like but my porno. What's going on now?
10-0
Later,
out of 10.
Noble.
Worst session ever.
And that's one of his complaints that he leaves in the chat and
For my own porn
Is,
videos.
this
apparently.
heavy breathing is really distracting.
God, is he in a nasal condition?
More Peter North noises, less heavy breathing.
That's a name no one knows, right? Anyway, I'm Parts Former. You can find me on the internet under Parts Former at all the places that you search for names. Apparently Pornhub as well. I don't make any appearances on T-Man Pornhub channel though, so don't look there. That's T-Man 69.
Yeah. Which might exist, so don't send anybody there.
Yeah, don't go there unless you want to. I mean, who are we
Wow.
to stop you? You're gonna
Don't
be in the
look
house
up
for a
T-Man
while,
on
so-
Pornhub in general. You're not going to like what you find.
Look
I
up
just-
T-Man.
I just did look up T-Man on Pornhub.
It's one of his reviews.
No, but it's
Is
the
it-
first.
is it a
there's-
Stevie League
the-
review? I
The
hope
first
it's a
one.
Stevie
The
League
first one
review.
is T-Man 720, and it's
Damn, that's
white,
close.
It's white BBW taking all that BBC.
Good night, everybody.
Nah.
Jesus.
Have a virus-free evening, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, y'all.
Seriously, we love you all.
We love you
We
all. We do.
love you all.